Hey there, you in the audience. My name is Dalehjun, and I'm so glad that I watched the first episode of the King of the Hill reboot. Yo, what is up, y'all? I'm here to review the first episode of King of the Hill. Man, what a reboot show. Give it up for King of the Hill. Man, bring out the gunshots. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, first of all, I know a lot of people were hesitant about the animation, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the legend, he was vibing with the animation, man. Yes, it's different, but you gotta understand, things evolve, the show changes, man. And that wasn't the only thing. Some of the voices, I will say, this is a spoiler review, so if you haven't watched King Hill, what are you doing? First of all, it dropped today, the whole season on Hulu, 10 episodes. Now, I'm trying to have some discipline not to watch all of them in one sitting, but I did watch the first episode, and the legend watched the second episode. Yeah, yep. But man, it was just so good to see these characters evolve, but still have um the same elements of the original show. It was great. Like I, I didn't think I don't want to say I didn't think they could pull it off because Mike Judge, he pulled it off with Beavis and Butthead, and that was amazing. And they got another season coming out next month. He's just, man, this dude is working like the rock. You know what I'm saying? I am so entertained by this show. I watched all of seasons, all episodes, multiple, let me say it closer, multiple times. Okay, and this fits right in. It's like we never left. We back like we never left, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on, man. Come on, give it up. But man, so it basically starts off with Peggy and Hank, and they're coming back to Arlen, and Arlen is not the same Arlen that they know. And the biggest thing is that when they were in Saudi Arabia, because Hank, you know, uh, basically did a house swap and he worked over there, they were more Texan than the way Arlen is now. And it's like, man, Hank is trying to adjust. He's pretty caught up. I'm surprised. He's pretty caught up with the new world. And it seems like the ones that are in Texas, they're a little behind. Talk about people like Bill. That Bill scene took me out, man. That man was he was locked up in his house like 60 I was gonna say 600-pound life. Like that dude was locked up. He was hoarded. The dude got food all in the bushes, man. I'm just like, bro, he let himself go, and that's like a perfect reason to say that this show was basically the same because he was nothing without Hank. Hank was the one that was taking care of Bill. Bill got problems, and if you don't know that, you gotta watch the seasons. But I see the most outlandish person in this show is Peggy Hill. I don't know why she had so many lines. There's so much hate for her, man. The legend does not like Peggy Hill, man, but she's 10 times worse than she was before. She just got so many lines, man. But I ain't gonna lie, she made the show funny still. Um, but seeing Bobby, Joseph didn't talk into the second episode. But I'll get to that in the next episode. But man, Bobby, pretty much the same, man. He's just a little bit more mature, a little bit more smarter. Boomhauer, same OG, and then he's got I don't want to say stepson, but his girlfriend's son, little boy. Um, and then you got Dale, same guy. You could tell Johnny Hardwick is playing most of the lines. I think in the second episode, the new guy comes in, who's not really new because he played I think he played who was it? He's Khan Supernoosepon, who also hasn't shown up in either episode yet. I've seen Min in the second episode. But yeah, it's pretty much the same Dale. One thing I noticed Dale's voice is that back in 2020, if you watched Johnny Hardwick's, first of all, rest in peace to him, and he his voice kind of changed. You know what I'm saying? I think he was a smoker in real life. But yeah, his voice kind of changed, so he kind of sounds like he's got water in his mouth when he talks, Hank. And but that's kind of how he sounded because he would play on the piano during 2020 and singing as Dale Gribble, and he kind of had that voice. It's not the Dale Gribble voice we all know and love and sounds like that. But I believe the second episode you hear the other Dale, and he's kind of more monotone, and he doesn't really have. I think he's got a little lower voice as Dale and less emotion. But overall, it's like it's the same. You know what I'm saying? It works too because they evolved the show, and I think that was the greatest decision they made to evolve it rather than continue where they left off because it would have been impossible. Now it's on its own level. It's the show, same thing. Even if the animation's different, you still feel like you're watching King of the Hill. There's so much funny inside jokes if you watch the old seasons, and then also the relatable terms of this new era, this new generation, man. So I'm hyped. This reboot won championship goal. You know what I'm saying? They stuck to the script. They made the script, followed the script. You know what I'm talking about? Like all the characters great. Nancy, Nancy Gribble, John Redcorn, they're together, but they're not because I guess they're doing real estate. Just like it's just, bruh. Bobby, he owns a restaurant under um Ted Wasanasan, and he's working alongside Shane Wasanasan, and runs into Connie and stuff like that. And then Bobby kind of had a girlfriend, found out it wasn't his girlfriend because she just wanted to do a one-off. That's when he runs into Connie. But yeah, that was a great first episode, man. It really was. Just seeing Hank, just being so disappointed in how Arlen has shaped up, even going through the Uber and you know, just going through that, and I think Bill was doing DoorDash, or I think Megalomart Dash, whatever they call it. He hadn't left the house since COVID. I'm just like, bro, I feel that, man. It's just, bro, it's beautiful. It really is, man. They really have done justice to the show. Um, Man, I miss the old characters. Some of them have passed away. Rest in peace to them. They won't be coming back. But the way this show is moving forward, it's looking great, man. So if you have not watched King of the Hill, new season, Hulu, y'all gotta watch it, man. It's sweet. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna break down the second episode. It was a little deeper, but this one for first episode, they did what they had to do. Brought back the people who need to be brought back, and man, I couldn't have done it any better. And anybody who complained about the animation, man, you'll get used to it. I promise you will. Even some of the new voices and stuff like that, they got the same writers. It's the same process. Whatever they did in the last seasons, they're doing the same thing, same sounds. And when that intro hit at the end, ooh, when that intro hit at the end, man, perfect, perfect, perfect. But yeah, definitely check it out. Like I said, man, um, next episode, I'm gonna break down the next episode. So yeah, so all you got to do is drop a like, follow me, because if you ain't follow me, you ain't following the script. Stick to the script, and you won't get flipped.